Hey lovelies, you're welcome back to my channel. I want to say a big thank you to all of you who sent me get well messages. I'm really grateful, okay? And I'm glad to be back. So in today's video, I'm going to be showing us how I prepare my own ohasoup. Let's get right into it. So that's me over there, and I'm showing you guys my crayfish and my bonga fish. There is no perfect soup for me. Oh, there's no perfect soup without bonga fish. Yeah, so I'm using my Havel's mixer grinder to grind my crayfish and my bonga fish together. So I'm using the dry grinder jar, Yes, so that's me putting it on, and I'm going to allow it to blend for some minutes. I'm still trying to understand how the timing works. So at this point, we are done grinding. Let's see how it looks. Now my crayfish and bonga fish looks very smooth, like well grinded. You see? Can you see it? Well grinded. I just love this grinder mixer, or mixer grinder rather. So that's my head there, my cocoyam, and I also want to grind it. I also want to blend it. So I'm pouring it into my liquidizing jar. I'm going to be adding just little water to aid in the grinding process. I'll just be adding a very little quantity of water. Yeah, so that's me pouring in some water, and I'll allow it grind for some minutes. I'm so excited that I can grind my cocoyam with this mixer grinder comfortably and conveniently. Unlike those days when I grind with my mortar and pestle and all you get here is kom, ikrokom, ikom, ikutum, ikom, you know? So you see how it came out, looking very creamy. This looks very creamy and very smooth at the same time. It's this is cocoyam paste indeed. So in this pot, I have my goat meat, my stuffed fish, my dry fish, and I just poured in some onions. I'm about to add my seasoning cubes, my Knorr seasoning cubes. And I added some salt also, and I'm going to pour in some water so it cooks for about 15 to 20 minutes. So I'm taking my time to pick my oha leaf, and I'm not picking it from the tip to avoid having a bitter soup, okay? So after picking it, I am cutting with my hands instead of a knife. So that's my local seasoning, my ogiri okbenyi. I love to dissolve it into water before I finally pour it into my pot of soup. "20 minutes after, and I'm trying to find out if my meat is well cooked. So I'm pouring in my cocoyam paste. So I'm adding in some water that will be enough for the soup. and I'm stirring. I'll stir for some time, and after which I'm going to be adding in some oil, some palm oil. So I just poured in my local seasoning, my crayfish and bonga fish powder, and I'm stirring. I'm going to stir for some time, after which I'm going to cover it and allow to cook for about 2 to 3 minutes. Three minutes after, see the bubble. The soup is bubbling fine. So I poured in my pepper blend, and I'm adding a little bit of salt, and I'm finally added my oha leaves. Yes, I'm finally added my oha leaves, and I'm going to be stirring. And at this point, I'm going to turn off my heat so that the oha leaf doesn't overcook. And you know, if oha leaf overcooks, it turns black immediately. So at this point, I am going to turn off my heat. And I want to say thank you so much. If you watched up until now, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed watching. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.